Alright, let's start then. Again, this time live on chat. Live. This time live. And lag.
You're still the... Yeah, you're still the shrimp.
Shrimp. I'm a lobster.
Will it work if the lightning rod is down here on the ground? Will it not?
The lightning should hit here. It shouldn't hit the tower.
Alright.
Alright.
The apples are ready.
The applets are ready.
Yes, but we have not so many glass jars, and I need lids for the jam.
Again, I say check the eggs. There are a lot of eggs by the ducks.
Yeah.
Did we actually do anything with the eggs yet?
What do you mean?
Like food-wise, did we make any food with the eggs yet?
No, we made boiled eggs, but that's all. Yeah. We can make fried eggs if you want, but I don't see the difference between fried and not fried eggs, so... don't forget we still have the boiled eggs in our cellar that needed to be eaten. And we have still quite a bit of food that needs to be eaten, but we don't have enough players.
Well, yell at Jan for that.
Yeah. But I can't make so much sandwiches. We need to update in a few days, weeks, and yeah.
I mean, we don't know when the update is coming out, you know, so we will see.
Yeah.
Anyway, we need resources, and once you're done with that, I will begin making a mine right now in the forest to get nickel, because that's an ore that we will need right now. Probably for you, make a couple more supports, as the ones in the cart are gone now.
Huh? That fast?
Supports.
You mean not this supports, you mean for mining?
For mining, the supports.
Alright.
I mean, the wood shouldn't be a problem, and if you need more wood, the forest is grown again. I will just quickly have to check where the nickel was. Oh, we have Anasas. Good news. We have silver directly behind the base.
Peak.
I'm currently standing on top of a lead and silver mine. Or vein, not mine. Not mine yet. So, yeah, and... yeah, that... I will mark this as silver. Or better idea, I will... boom. So, silver mine is marked. Anyways, there should be also nickel somewhere here, you know? Actually, if there is... no, I didn't mark it because we have found that much nickel. There is gold directly in the forest, I know already that. We did have nickel really close at the base, but now I'm unsure where. PS, I can hear you using your keyboard.
Sorry, yeah, I got told from Jan to disable my background sound options in Discord, so I can be heard better if I'm far away, but if I stream, I should put it back on, and I forgot. So you can't hear my raw and my loud keyboard.
Alright. Also, we have a closer iron mine. I have found that the tin place, if we need tin again, which we probably will soon again, but not right now, there is Artias nickel. There is actually just iron right beneath it.
I will put the supports in the animal card.
Do that.
Even where's the silver mine, so I can.
Ah, yeah, right. I
Go
forgot to share it. It's not begun, but I did place a marker. But here it is.
Wow.
It's really close, right? You will
Wow,
just find
yeah.
on top. If you go there, you will find on top the stuff.
Did you take the thing with you that scans for items? Ores?
Yeah, I take it. Come to me. I can give it to you. I already found my stuff, so I don't really need it anymore. But let me actually just check one thing. It's wrecked. You got it. What is it?
Well, alright, I just got kicked out of the...
We have steel. We're not rich, but we now have finally steel. Also, me Lobster now. I'm a Lobster now. So I'm happy now. Before I was depressed, now I'm happy. But no, we are not that rich yet. We have just begun with steel. Currently just mining the resources to begin with the other stuff like nickel. Question the Lobster again about the reinforced concrete supports. Wood is enough. I am too lazy to make those, so wood is enough. Which I would say if I had more wood. Also, is there any more nickel here? I can see on the roof, like if I go up there is more. But I don't know if there is more. Why not? Why aren't you a Lobster? Me Lobster, why aren't you? Also, disguise kit, if you didn't know. You can use them to disguise yourself as any animal, as long as you, like, click them with that. They are also not that expensive. Simply two white types of cloth and 2 dark types plus a bit of string, and boom, you have a mask. You probably mean the ding mask, the actual piglin mask, right? If I can find it actually, was it tip survival? Yeah, here. You mean the piglin disguise, right? We could make that actually. But instead I decided to make the disguise kit because, you know, life is Lobter is good. I hope there's more. I need more nickel. Also, Anna says my supports are almost empty, though we are not far from the base, so we'll just run back soon.
Some supports and put it in the carriage. Or did you take them already?
No, I didn't take them already. I'm mining right now. So I didn't take them, but I will run back and get them. Also, I did just dig out 3 layers as the vein looks like to be either really spread out, but I cannot see it, or just at one singular place. One of the bases like directly there. And there over there is a silver mine now too, so that's pretty great. I'm happy. We're getting the ores we need to make the other types of steel. Though we will probably run out in the middle of get enough of that type of steel and have to get more.
That
like
silver
always.
mine was the smallest thing I have ever seen. It's
try to go a bit
really
deeper.
small.
Like if you
how's
are
it called just silver?
just silver, that's just silver. This that Jeline is actually all you had.
Oh no, it's there's more in
yeah, that's the
another
same as I
direction.
had right now. You know, had to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Not yet. I do want to make that for later to make it more automatic, but as of right now, this is our setup to make steel. As of right now, I will move the
I have a
steel.
water cave in the mine on.
Haha, I will move the entirety of the actual blast furnace steel thingy over here to an extra made semi-automatic, maybe full automatic steel production. But this is that's what it is right now. And that works, you know, like we already made a bit of steel to make a steel anvil and a bit more that.
It's making everything might crash,
Currently smashing all the iron we have because I'm too lazy to make it manually. Probably going to upgrade the hammers with more speed and a second hammer actually soon. But yeah, we will make the steel pump. Like I am entirely planned to make that. Exactly. The first time I played TFG, TerraFirmaGreg, there was something that worked that is not working anymore, which I am quite sad about because exact same feeling like cheating, which was the blowpipe. You could put it in your offhand and not take any heat damage. in smithing, you never had to make tongs because you didn't need to. The blowpipe gives you the same effect, you know? And it's not working anymore. If you pick up a hot item, you will burn. So it only checks itself now. If it's hot, you ignore it. If it's in the offhand, otherwise burn you. But back then it worked if you put that into your offhand. And that was great. I'm missing it. At the same time, if you're making a high enough level of tongs, then you don't really have to check it that much. Still, kinda missing that. Also, Tower of Wood. That's why you can't blowpipe pre-blue steel. Yeah. I mean, you... What do you mean if you can't? You sure you still can flatten with the spatula? Oh, right. Like, glass making with the blowpipe still works. You just have to put it in your offhand and the other thing in the main hand. And that still works. But back then, you know, you could just put the blowpipe without anything in your offhand and just ignore any burnt effects. The spatula. You are talking about this thing, right? Like the pedal. To make... Wait, now I'm confused. Glass making. You're talking about glass making, right? Are you making in the form of like empty jar making, this recipe? Or are you talking like putting the glass on here and then hitting it with the pedal to make it flat? Do you actually need to do that? I'm unsure. Really quickly, need a saw. That still works. Like you just have to this in the offhand, this in the main hand, and then click in the air. Wait, for real? Are there actually recipes that only work that way? Because if there is, then that's a big oversight in my... Well, that's just a big oversight, you know? Yeah, you can't. You would burn yourself. So that's... If it's truly not working like the way I just said, and that's just a big oversight. Which is sad, at least. The least thing to say. Is there more iron? Anasas, we have iron directly behind the animals. There's magnetite. Like if we need iron, we'll just make another mine. Also, I found us a closer nickel ravine, so maybe we'll just mark this as a nickel and put you into the ores. And in case you are talking, I cannot hear you.
No, I'm not talking.
Alright. But just wanted to say in case. Nickel is over there. Yeah, it's just a lot of aluminium too. Hey, once we are at the level of aluminium, we will just upgrade quickly as fuck because there's a lot of aluminium. There's another copper mine right here. At least one singular piece of copper. Probably more, but I will not mark it right now. No, there's more. I do have a new, mining hammer. But I don't have another pickaxe, meaning, then again, we will probably go directly to red or blue steel pick tools once we are at that level.
Where is the silver? It says 20 blocks in this direction.
Around.
Now it says nothing?
Not 20 directly, like in this space there is, but you cannot mark it yet. You will just actually have to dig around and find it. Or once we
it's a line range, not a circle.
Early electric power is so bad in this pack now, rip infinite. Oh yeah, no, I'm missing that too. Like making a steam engine with infinite lava back then, which is probably like a year ago, not even that long ago, was so fucking easy. The first time, Anastas, infinite lava is no longer possible. The first time I played, you could make infinite lava with like 2 blocks. You needed lava and you needed a pump. Or not even a pump, you needed what was that? Those, it wasn't a pump. Oh, what were they called? There it is. The hose pulley. And that's it. You needed those 2 things and boom, infinite lava. Now it's no longer possible. Which, in the name of balancing, is understandable out of my view. But, you know, at the same time, balancing be doomed, I want to make my infinite steam engine using lava. This was when they changed the 1 million source blocks to infinite water. Alright. Like in what way? Like I am not entirely understanding that sentence. Oh. Yeah. I mean they did just overhaul the steam engines, right? Like the big steam, if I can find not a steam oven. Oh, where was it? Here, the large Bronx boilers. They just overhauled them. Yeah, but no, not anymore. Like, infinite water is now pretty easy. But they just overhauled those. I still have to look into the exact change. Like, yeah, they are a bit cheaper now, I think. But I have to look into them a bit more. Like, how they are used, etc, etc. Because they are a bit confusing, at least in my view. Then again, not the smartest guy in the room. Says the developer. Question Anathas, what is your brother watching in the background? Okay, I cannot hear you, we'll have to say. In case you're talking, Anathas, I really cannot hear you, like at all. I just hear Trio trying to talk.
KI. Hörst du mich jetzt? Hallo?
Yeah, no, hear you. Shit KI. Oh, those AI generated videos.
Shit AI, not KI.
Yeah. Also, Solar, do you mean... Which ones? No, probably not at Astra, right? Like, those will be like a bit off. You mean probably those like solar panels. Which, if you have the silicon wafers, or later on those, then... Alright, you could... What do these take? HV, I mean... High pressure steam. Ah, this one. Alright, no, yeah, I can understand. Just putting water into that, that's the way you use it, right? Like in those you just have to put water in and that's it. The steam miner currently. Alright. Question. I have yet to use a steam miner. I have never yet used a steam miner. Are they good? Or in general, those automatic miners, are they any good? Should I make one once we can, even the normal steam one, or how are they? And are they mining the entire chunk, or just the ores in that chunk, or how are they used? Like, I have never used one before.
that much supports if you just recycle them all the time.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
They are
If you recycle them and then just
standing,
mine the
there
wrong
will
block,
not-
then
No. Yeah, I know. That's why you look at if it's supported, Luca. But if you mine this area
30
and you
seconds
need
they
more,
break and
just
all with the vertical
break
columns and
all
replace it
with
with cobble. Wait, the Greg technique was alright. This one, right? This one. The Greg New Horizon ones have to break each block leading down. These typically TP to the ore layer. So those will just simply look at the ores in a 13 by 13 area, this high pressure one, and just collects the blocks and replace it with cobble, and that's it. That is pretty useful. Like, in our case right here, if you simply know, there's nickel below here in an area, boom, place it on top and just leave it there, let it mine passively,
Luca.
go you other stuff, and later on you can just collect the stuff.
Luca.
Yeah?
Do you have another marker for a silver mine, please? I can't use this. It's like 3 or 2 ores left. It's nothing there. That's the saddest silver mine I have ever seen.
Alright.
I need a new one.
How much did you get? How much silver? I mean, I can send you the next marker if you want.
Maybe 5 ingots.
I mean, we don't need that much, but 5 is definitely too less. Like, I would say the amount of nickel that I have right here should be fine for now. I will look into maybe actually making you quickly once we can, because we just need to get to black steel, and actually making you with that.
I can try
that would be great.
and mine down, but that's just like... Alright,
Yeah, no, if you think it's empty, I will send you the other 2 that I have found that you just have to make a mine out of. We could later on maybe, or really quickly, use those places directly to make that.
Yeah, that's why the mine broke.
Alright. Okay. Fuck, I didn't think about that. You are right. Not you, the chat right now. Precarious. Yeah, but still, I would make one at least near the base, because right here it wouldn't be a problem to get water in, because there's water right here, or we could just simply use the aqueduct to get water over here. So that would work. But alright, the same goes for the nickel one here. There's water all around. We'll just have to build a bit to get the water here. So that should be working. Like right here. If we build it right here, we can just dig this direction. One question though, are they chunk loaded, or do we need to load those chunks? That's actually... I have no idea if seawater works or not. Anatas, I will share you the other 2 veins that I have. Once found the veins that we think we have. But they are a bit more away than here, and get more supports. Alright, only the miner is in, or just run into, because one thing I will do, which I have set up from the beginning, if needed, I will just add more chunks that we can load. You know? Like, we will never need that many chunks to load, but it would say the base, better at the farm, should always be loaded. So I will just simply add more chunks to load. But if there is an actual chunk loader, like a machine that we can build later on, then not. But I have yet to find that. So if you know of anything, tell me right now. Otherwise I will actually just maybe, or probably, expand what we have. Well, maybe. I am not that much of a reader. But probably, let me check. Probably...
There is
it?
something here, but it's just surrounded by a river.
Yeah, so
A river.
Anastas, forget that
ravine that
thing.
is filled with water.
Forget that, Wayne. We will make as quickly as possible at least one steam miner that we will place over there, and it will just actually mine that area for us infinitely as long as we have it loaded. But let me just check really quickly. Probably here, early automation should be the steam miner, right?
I found
Or
some
is it-
more. I am coming back. I will just take every support with me and just go
if you play
to the
server, by
other mine.
default only have a small amount of fossil chunks. So owners can customize that to bring admin extra fossil chunks. Alright, we'll do that. This will be done. Alright. First of all, thank you, but will be done. This, like I said, marked it all but never read it. Me big brain again. Like always. Never trust anyone, not even yourself. Here. Drills will require corruption, dig down, back all stone blocks. Yeah, that's the Greg tech. That's not Greg, that's just great or great. The steam miners, on the other hand, want to brick ore blocks and replace them with cobblestone, leaving the rest of the attack. It can mine ores in a small radius, meaning it has to be moved less often than a mechanical one. But it's also a lot slower. Yeah, I meant every 12 seconds, but that's still, if you just leave it, then that's fine. But that's not even that far off. Like, we are almost here. We'll do this before, probably even today. Maybe begin with this today too. And then just move this way. You know, like this isn't that far off. We will make a large bronze boiler. I will have to read more into the actual new one because they have changed it. But that we still need rubber. That's a big problem we have right now. We don't have rubber. But that's something we just have to find. Anyway, anyhow, Metal Age. Bring me the silver that you already have, Anastas. Also, once we can, I will make a storage system, because fuck the one that we have right now. Fuck chests, I need storage. Yeah, Anastas, bring me the silver that you got and the other ores. We will just process them and get more from somewhere else. I will maybe even dig more nickel from another mine later on. But this will have to suffice for now. But yeah, this will definitely be today. This will have time, move slowly in that direction. Oh man, I actually cannot breathe right now. There's my cane. You are still making good iron. Did you put it in there? No, yeah, you were right, that's almost nothing. I will check how much we will have already. But... yeah, there's a bit... oh yeah, we almost have no silver. Which, like I said, we don't need that much silver right now. We will need a lot later on, but to kickstart the stuff that we have, for black steel, we only need bronze, nickel, and steel. Black bronze, and black bronze is simply said nickel. No. Black bronze, that's the wrong. Is simply silver, gold, and copper. And it's mostly copper, like it's a 3-1-1 recipe. And we don't need that much right now, so with the stuff that we have right here, that's entirely fine. That's more than enough. But do we have enough gold? We have like 7 entire gold ingots right here. Plus, I'm pretty sure we will have no problem getting more gold as there's the gold. Maybe we have enough gold. For now at least. Still need a lot more silver later on. There was something else I wanted to do, which I have entirely forgotten again. First of all, I do want to go here, get weak steel, that stuff down, and then go here and mark you. Because I want to just mark those, because I need those. You will go there. But yeah, black steel, we need a bit. For that we need steel. Yeah, right, we will just... should we make steel first? Probably, that would be a good idea. I mean, we do have a bit of steel, but making more steel would probably be a good thing to do. Yeah, no, we also need a lot more nickel.
That's all.
That's all. Like, everything we both mined.
Oh, what the?
What are you trying to do?
Hammer it and wash it.
Oh, alright. Oh yeah, to get to see how much. I mean, every little dust should be one entire ingot, you know? That should be a lot better than the other stuff we have mined. But we will need more. Yeah. Yeah. That's... Don't get the lobster depressed again. But yeah.
It's like maybe 10 ingots.
Hey, the iron is going great. I mean, with everything we already have over here that's not silver, we have 2 more silver ingots here. And it should be replaced. We have 10. That's 10 ingots. So now, will you check at least one of the 2 that I have sent you? One of the 2 veins?
Yeah.
Thank you. I will also check later on probably another nickel vein if we need to. But like I said, that is more than enough for now because we can...
Scheiße.
If it's a 2-2-1 recipe, we need... If you have 10 silver and have 10 gold... So messed up, I might have to rush laser engraving for credit. Yeah, probably will do that too. Once we can, we will do that, because that will just be a big jump in progression. So 2-2 and then 2-2, 2-2. Yes, we're going to fly away. Oh, hey Cat. Yes, Greg. We are trying, mentally trying not to go insane. Physically losing all of the capability of not going insane. Yeah, that's 1-1 and... Wait, let me just think for a second. That might be a bad idea to let me think for a second, actually, if I think about it more than 1 second. Don't let me think. I might just burn down a capital or 2. 1.3. Yeah. Also the ancient... Not ancient. The mastery of using the internet calculator to calculate exactly how much of the ore that you have you can use will be done now too. Let me just go to alloys. Actually, let me put you always on top and let me smaller you down. And before I use you, let me check what type of copper we have, because that's just pure, that's no problem. But we do have either U, which is 1-2-1, and we do have, or if we have a lot of U, we will just, you know, do this and use copper. Not the best way, but we will do. Also cat. Lobster. Lobster. I'm just happy right now. Like, who couldn't be happy if there were lobster? So anyway. We need liquid bronze right now. Which will lead us to have, yeah, one full. And the copper part is... Oh, goddamn, hate this every time. I'm pretty sure it was 30 at that. Yeah, it was 30 here. And then let me check the percentages, because you are a 10. Anastasia, your background, by the way. 10 to 25. The same goes here. 10 to 25. And then it was of 50 to 70. Right? 10, 25 of pure ores, and then one just like that. Calculate. Oh, please calculate. And no, I'm not tasty. You cannot eat me. Oh, it calculated. Alright, why the fuck do you do that? Why can't I just use like the exact same... oh, okay, I mean, that could be good because we don't have any silver, you know? We could just, if that's working, that way. Oh yeah, sorry, you are like really silent, I cannot hear you, and I just hear your brother in the background. Like, not even as a joke. I can hear the YouTube of your brother, but I cannot hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
It
can hear you
should
if
be
you...
better.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I can also hear the video.
Yeah.
So maybe idea push to talk, you know?
Yeah, that would be yeah, why not? Yeah.
I
Press the button.
mean, not necessarily, but that would probably be a better thing than
No,
that
it would be
filtering of what
better.
you're doing right now. Anyway, I'm just... no, you wanted to say something? You will go first, and then I will think about what I have to do here.
Should be working. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I will now always hear a small beep if I press the button. That's completely stupid, but alright.
Yeah, but it's like a notification that boom, you have pressed push to talk, you cannot talk, you know?
And I need to find a button that is not binded to anything important in Minecraft.
Question, do you have a numpad?
No.
Alright, that would be my first thing to do, you know, like if you have a numpad, use the numpad.
Yeah, no,
is F12 or like that, or it need to be easily accessed? You will figure it out. Anyways, what do you want to say before? Anastas, you need to talk if you want to say something. Alright, in case you said anything, I just heard the video in your background and not you. Just in case.
Ow. Can you hear me now?
Ja, I can hear you now.
Ich bin wieder zurückgewechselt. Wie zum Fick hört man bei Push to Talk immer noch den Hintergrund?
Deine Sensibilität musst du noch bearbeiten, wird auch noch verwendet.
Ja, ach nee, aber wenn ich sie zu stark runter mache, dann hört man den Hintergrund, und wenn ich sie zu hoch mache, checkt die KI nicht, dass ich die Hauptstimme bin, und ja, dann wechselt's rüber.
I'm pretty sure the AI is thinking that you are the background and the background is the actual person talking. As that's the way that it's right now presented.
Dagegen machen? Nein, ich bin ja lauter als der Hintergrund. Fede, kannst du noch leiser machen?
Drastic measures have to be taken.
Oder geh raus. Eins von beiden. Sonst werde ich dich immer weiter nerven. Das wird immer so gehen. Also, die Discord checkt dich nicht als Hintergrund. Das ist das Problem. Ich höre dein Video. Ich sehe ja, wie laut es hier ist. Du hast es jetzt so laut, oder? Ja. So, jetzt. Ich bleib bei nicht Push to Talk. Das ist so Rotze. Oh mein Gott. Ich muss sonst eine Tasse belegen, die ich nicht belege in Minecraft. Und das geht gar nicht bei der Mod.
What is the thing that you wanted to say?
No, I didn't want it. Or you mean like I wanted to say that when the push to talk was on, I didn't get why. Yeah, no, it's not important anymore.
Okay. I will try to make Black Bronx and hope that this recipe right here is correct. Which should be. Because that's the actual values which, if I check, yeah, that's fitting. Have I some... oh yeah, I have already 3 in there. Like if I take 5, that's fine. The silver amount is also... Wait. You wanted a bit more silver, right? Oh yeah, no. One more. Sorry. That's my problem. I put 4 but needed 5. I just can't read. Yep. Those two are correct, meaning the only thing missing is the copper. I don't need to heat it up, I just want to heat it up because I believe it makes it faster. What?
Just rode through a cactus and I got damaged and the horse not.
Well, good. The horse is more important.
Yeah, that's true, but what? Why? Why the horse? Why not the horse?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm at the.
It's correct.
The one
Anastas,
silver place.
we are making,
that you
we are now
wrote.
using as little as possible of silver to make a lot of black bronze.
I love it already. Here there is just sand everywhere. It will just collapse every time
Oh no.
I want to dig anything up.
I mean, like I said, we are using a little as possible of silver as, yeah, as little as possible.
Yeah,
Which-
I will try to mine just a little. I know you don't need this many anymore, but yeah.
I will put this on my other screen so that once I need it again, I will simply have it. Because I will make a lot of black bronze, because I already know that we will need a bit more than this. And I already know, Greg Tech, if you need 1, make 10. Like, that's just a mentality that you will have to adopt if you play this. The same goes for chips. If you need 1 chip, make as much as possible. Unless, of course, you have an easy way to make more with less resources if you have a bit of them. Like, one example of that from the chips. This one, I believe, actually. Better said, the basic circuit assembler. If you can make the basic circuit assembler as quickly as possible using the type and the MV chips, then highlight this instead of making too many. Like, make just 2 of them, or like, only need 2, right? Yeah, just make 2 of them and as little as possible of the rest to get that point. Because once you have it will just be a lot easier.
The silver mine is really, really deep.
Okay.
I almost used a complete stack of ladders. And I mean vanilla.
I mean, that isn't even that far off, like we already had those mines before. Five and what was it? 2?
I just
Five of you
now
and,
realized I always say vanilla like the German word and not vanilla, or how it's called in pronounced in English.
I'm pretty sure vanilla is also the way it's pronounced in English.
Really?
Like, don't take me by the word, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Alright, now I'm too deep, so I just dog mines.
Probably. Anastas with the
on
is
the-
a line, probably wrong mindset. Like, it's going that line, but I'm pretty sure now that we have actually used it a bit more, that it is more of an around line than the actual straight line.
Yes.
Like, that's the way that I can feel how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I get it.
experience-wise. I'm old. Am I correct with this assumption that it's 2, 5, 5, and then 16? Also, Anastas, Black Bronx is going great. I already have 20, and we will make a lot more. Yeah, with the current amount we have, we cannot make any more. So we'll put that there. Put this away. Probably not into here because we have it here. And that is one more. And boom.
No.
What? What is it? What happened?
It. I'm just staring at the screen and it says supported my trigger collapse.
Then that means there's
What?
probably a cave next to you.
Yeah,
You know, that
there
cave is probably...
Just why? Why is the Minecraft world hating me? What have I done to deserve this?
You're still breathing, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the second mine that has the exact same problem.
Yeah, we will probably as quickly as possible make like the automatic miners. Once we can, we will, you know.
And I still didn't find the silver. I don't know at which height. I'm just like digging up every 10 blocks. Every few Not in rain. Huh?
You're already below, already away from it. Yeah, like I said, Anastasia, if you can find it, leave it. I will quickly as possible make the new go to red or blue steel to make at least one prospector pick of that type, because that's the most high level we can go with those. You know, that would probably be a lot better for what we're trying to do right now. That should be 10 more ingots. Yeah, that's 10 more ingots. Once they are down, I will fire up the rest. And 28 black bronze with as little as possible of silver used. After that I will just look at nickel.
To go to sleep. It's just not worth it right today.
Early bed?
What do you mean early bed? I need to go. I'm always going at this time. Normally I'm going even later than I supposed to just have a bit more playtime, but because of my vacation, I think my sleep cycle just broke again. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea to go a bit earlier to bed. But at least we have one thing done today, which is a lot of alloying and a bit of resource gathering. So that's already great, you know. Once I'm probably also going to go to bed, or at least turn off the stream soon. We have a lot of black bronze, meaning for the black steel only thing is nickel missing, and this recipe is just easy. We will make a bit of black steel. We will also have to make after that a lot more steel. Oh, you will just go to bed where you are right now. Anastasia? Alright, I cannot hear you
right
again.
now. Can you? No.
You will just go to bed. Yeah, I can hear you. You will just go to bed right now.
Yeah.
Alright, have a good night then.
Yeah, good night. The horse is still in by the mine.
Is it leashed
So-
or in the cart?
Yeah, no, it's
think-
on the cart.
And then it's no problem. Tomorrow you can just get with it back, you know. Like it's not gone, it's just standing there waiting.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be gone either way because the chunks aren't loaded.
Yeah.
I'm off. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then good night.
Good night. See
And
you tomorrow.
Good night, chat.
Chat.
Or Cat of Worlds or whoever is in the chat right now.
Yeah, we have steel. Like, that's all the steel we have right now. Plus the steel anvil. And we could make more, which we will, but not today. Like, I'm already alone. Yeah, he's already gone. I will do something. Screenshot of that text message and send that to him. So that he can see that you guys wanted to say goodnight to him. What's the secret to Greg Tech? Making more than you need? Weapons grade autism. I mean, probably wouldn't be that far off. I mean, the secret to Greg Tech. Probably. Got my probably one more ingot, right? Yeah. Boom. Yeah. That thing I already know. Which I have planned that to do exactly that. Oh well, not exactly, probably more like pumping from you directly into a mold to get it out easy and quickly. Instead of a barrel, but does a barrel need to be in between those two? Even right here? We probably mean right here, right? Like from you out to get it instantly cooled down. Which probably would make a lot of sense. Like, first of all, again, do we need a barrel between? Or is it just simply enough if we put it directly into the mold? Yeah. But still, do we need... You don't even need a crucible with the pump. Okay. Maybe, I mean, we could just, you know, turn the server off and test it quickly in a creative world. Like, there wouldn't be a problem just to go into a creative world and test it, you know. That's always an option. Which we have done what I wanted to do, which is black bronze a bit, so we can begin with steel making and the black steel making, so I would say. Actually, we'll just delete that and make a new test world. As I actually do want to test that out quickly. Come on. Don't crash. Wait. Wait, don't crash. I don't need you to crash. Please don't crash. Come on. Don't. And world preparation. Oh. Alright. Should probably do that next time. Creative world, I wanted the world settings to be super flat. That's all I wanted. So. So it's alright. Maybe. I mean, the player would just simply use it, right? Like it would click it like a button or anything, so it should probably work. But first I will want to check the Crucible. I want to check that first. Why am I in the beneath? Oh, I know exactly why I'm here. I know exactly why. Oh shit, forgot something important. Delete this world again. Oh, can anyone guess why I am directly in the spawning in the beneath? If I create a super flat world. I mean, I hope that's a compliment, but no. We are too close to the bedrock layer. Too close to the coordinates that send you to the beneath. No, not... That was exactly here. I want to do, instead of 2, we will simply do like 40. Like 40 layers of dirt, you know? Like for real, 2 layers of dirt and directly the bedrock beneath at layer... Not even 0, I think. It's like directly at the bedrock layer at the deepest point. You will just simply directly send into the beneath. Which is hilarious on one hand, but at the same time pretty stupid. Because we don't want to go to the beneath. Now I'm unsure if I've sent the picture to the correct guy. Let me just clear out my paranoia. Yep, I sent it to the correct guy. No. We don't. Like, we have a boat, but that's it. Anyway, we need a crucible. Without crashing the game. We need charcoal, we need... Any type of cobblestone will do, but I will just take cobblestone. I mean, let me just... wrong. Oh, you did a quadcopter like this. Alright, just... survival... Not survival, transportation, then the quadcopter recipe. I mean, the engine is probably the most expensive thing with tin alloy. The bars are like pretty cheap if you use like copper bars. You can just make copper rotors, that's pretty cheap. The seat is... It's just use copper nails again, so yeah. We can make this pretty easily. That's no problem. Which I will need to make, I will want to make those soon, so... I will save it here, that will show up in the server. So we can just do that directly next time. Anyways, so, first thing first, this done. I need a pump. Like, is it a basic mechanical pump that we wanted to use? You cannot be used. Alright. That's definitely not the one that we want to use. Here, steel mechanical pump, that's the one we wanted, correct? Yeah. Here, you. Wrong. wrench. I can use any, but why not with crate? Use the crate one. Boom. And then it was a mold, right? Yeah, mold table and then just an ingot mold. I need... For this testing, should I just use tin or is there like any other thing that I should use? Like I will just said I will just use tin, like, you know, getting this and putting in there to test. Also, before I forget, we need oh, yeah, no, yeah, we will do that. Like, the lunchbox is the next thing we will craft, and once you have red steel, upgrading it will be the next step. It's probably a lot cheaper to do this directly, like, no, we will do this. Alright, we worked this perfectly, actually. Like, you know, 9 go in and 9 go out. And boom. So, what was the problem you had, Cat? That it was just deleting it once it gets out, that you don't get full ingots, or? Because I would actually say, at the base that we have right now, making a steel pump and just do this setup right here, we wouldn't even need to move the steel production away from the base, away from the smithy. Just keep it where it is. And this would be enough. Like, for real, this right here is just instantly. So I just want to actually hear the problem that you had, Cat. It was voiding liquid like when you have nothing in the output. Oh, you mean, oh, like this. Also, we will test the bellows theory soon enough. I mean, it isn't right now. Like, there is still 9 ingots, and if I place you there, then boom. Could be, yeah, I don't actually know. Like, this right here is perfectly fine for what we do. So sadly, I don't know what problem you had. One thing I will actually do though, was it a gear shift? That could turn it on and off using a lever? Alright, how could you create... What was the one that can deactivate those? The brake, right? No, not the brake, definitely not the brake. A clutch. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm using a lot of crate, but I am never good with the actual things in crate. Yeah. That's what I want to do, because if you have like still alloying in here and you're already pumping the unknown fluid out, then that's just going to destroy everything you're doing. So this will be the first thing we will do, if we set up this. Also, I actually do want to test it out using water wheels. So TerraFirmaGreg. I need... We have one small one right now. We could upgrade it probably to the big one using steel. Yeah, we will do that. And we will... Where are the steel shafts and steel cogs? There's steel shaft, which has a stress of exactly 1, so this should be good. U should be that U. Small is plenty for pump. Yeah, but the idea is to make, like, the idea is later on that we can have also, like, 2 of the health hammers connected to it, as of right now, without overstressing the system, you know? Like, the energy comes maybe not from that side, maybe it will be better to just to stress them out, to have them over here. Having you probably better placed over here so we can actually see it. Yeah, there's no problem with that though. And actually I will just place them one more down, because I want to have 2 connected that move always, and we can just activate, deactivate this part of the system. No, yeah, that's... Alright, water... Yeah, large water wheel. I will just do it quick and ugly. I don't really... Not that quick and ugly. Don't really care that much right now, though I will not flood the entirety of this area. Pretty sure 128 is an overkill for the water wheels. For the steam engine later on. That's, of course, for that, a small one, easily made, put it in the ground, leave it there, never show it to anyone, that's fine. Now I have to think again what the ratio was, quick to small. The casing... Was it the casings? Yeah, that. Oh, shit, not what I wanted to do. I mean, yeah. But that's actually in our minefield. You know, I thought that I was still thinking about the normal crate recipe with the rotational speed controller. Like I had fully still the normal crate one in my head. Not the shitty one, or not the one that I have changed right here. How do I connect it at best? Like for real, if I actually don't care that much about the looks. Oh, do I still have a steel? Yeah, steel shaft, and then I need the... Oh, the leather belts won't work. The leather ones probably, like they have a... No, they should work. They should still work. Alright, one thing I have to say, why are there so many witches spawning? And then just let me put up a gearbox there, because those should still be... Oh, not the normal one, no. Where's the... Where's the steel one? There's steel gearbox. To have it, you know, a line. But exactly, boom, can turn that part off. And that will be too fast, but we can just... Why do mobs spawn on a surface, period? Isn't that the whole point of TFC? I don't know. Don't question me. I was trying to have fun here. And setting up a plan of what to do tomorrow, because this is actually doable tomorrow. Like, this is just steel. The same goes for this thing. We could just do flint and steel tomorrow, which would be pretty useful, you know. Yes, what is the durability of this? I have no fucking idea, but that will always be a lot better than what we have. Then again, we could just use what we have right now and just leave it at that. Yeah, steel unlocks so much. Which leaves me with... Actually, give me 2 full sets of pig iron. Throw it here. Have you active? That will overstress it, alright. So you will be too much. 30 is still too much. Alright, 16 would work. Alright. So this right here leaves me with one thing I have to say in my mind. Which is quite frankly... First of all, cutting this away again. And that clutch thingy, yeah, will just move, like, in general, this wouldn't be here, this would be like one more block. Right now, let's, like, go, yeah. Placing it right there, getting the anvil. Like, this will be just separated to its own system. Which now I can just... That's a lot better. Is it? Like, let me get the goggles. Like, now I'm actually unsure. Yeah, shut up. Now I'm confused. How fast is it? How much? Alright, no, you were right. We only get 20 at 32. So maybe we will actually, you know, because we can. I'm making my life even harder right now again, but I don't care that much. Alright, now I'm a bit confused on how to do this. Because we cannot actually do it like I wanted to do, because if you place it like this, that will happen. That's not enough. How much stress is that? 24. Yeah, but I don't want to make... Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't want to make a lot. Alright, maybe actually doing the big ones is better. Like, first of all, let me remove the water quickly. Like, if we can get this set up. Because I want to build it so that we can replicate this back at what we currently call a base. Which this is already almost everything. Like, I just actually just need to, would need to... And boom, we would have everything we would need. A better thing actually to do in this case, because of the stress that we are moving. Taking those things again. Also emptying inventory space. You. Placing you here. Boom. Bam, I know that's not the... No, not even that way, just doing it that way. Maybe to here if that's possible. I don't know how long they can get. Can I get that long? Yeah, can I get you a bit longer? Yeah, perfect. Because of the stress that we put out. If this moves slowly, I don't care. That's entirely fine. Like, we can just pick up the stress, a meter, and place you here. That's entirely fine. Getting you on the other hand, and maybe using you... On one hand, you just need to be slow. You don't need to have to be fast. So going here and taking boom, bam, bop, I don't care. It should be entirely fine. That's the speed that we need. That's it. That's one stress unit even. And that we can fully ignore. On the other hand, placing you over here, connected, like this. And then having... Again, figuring stuff out. And don't really caring if it looks that good or bad. Oh, then want to go to goggles. Like this would work. We are using almost nothing of the stress. And we can pump it up. And that's a lot better. Like, this is doable. It's steel, of course, but the water we have done. So this is a lot more doable. And it still can get even faster. Like, it's fully used now. Probably one, exactly. So having you at 127 to pump you, like, again, times a day and weather clear. And, Yeah, no, that's entirely fine. If you wanted, we could make this thing one quicker using gears. But I would say having one stress unit on this is entirely fine. Like this setup right here. Having steel on top of this and boom. Also, we wanted to test something using the deployer. I will have to use a creative. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There and there. Bellows. Yeah, look. If you truly wanted this fully automated, it can. Or that. Like, that, you know, that's even probably a better idea than what I have right here. But I will definitely say that this would be good. Like, hiding that a bit more far away and then getting a small water wheel will just take you two. And boom. We'll do it the same way using... Actually, you know what? I don't even know that stuff. And boom, 2 stress units. Oh yeah, that's even probably better, because now we can make you quicker again. And if we need more of those hammers, you know, we could just add a third one, just make the system slower. Oh, me too. They are just like a really great aesthetic out of my view. But this is already an upgrade we can do. We could do this tomorrow. Not today, it's too late for that now. But this is something we can definitely do tomorrow. Which we will. I will just take a picture of this and send this actually to a colleague of mine. The one that was before here, Anastas, the one that other dude. I would say colleague and good friend of mine. Colleague is like Kollege. Or in the form of German, Kollege is another word for friend. And colleague is actually like a translation of Kollege, because Kollege is also a word used in like working environments. So colleague in my case, I use it more as that's a good friend of mine. As saying friend or buddy sounds weird because in my day-to-day life I just say colleague. Anyway. But that just leaves me to do with one thing, which is getting the recipes, marking them down so I don't forget them tomorrow and don't have to look them up again. You we already have. The anvils we will look, because I don't want to make another steel anvil right now, as the current one will be replaced with this other one. Also this current the current steel anvil that we are using will be replaced with the black steel anvil, so we will just move the black steel anvil, the normal steel anvil down to those. And later on, once we have the red or blue steel anvil, we just move the black steel one down, you know, so we don't need to make that. We will later on make just blue or red steel anvils down there to make it as quick as possible, but as of right now, resource-wise, it wouldn't be smart to do that, out of my view at least. Also you, what would you cost? That is entirely doable. The most expensive thing is the lens, and I actually would say it wouldn't be a bad idea, you know, to just do this, not you. I wanted to do this, to build both. Or not even, we don't even need the speedo, no, we do need the speedometer to make a sesometer, so... Sesometer, speedometer, yeah, no. I mean, yeah, but we have the anvil in the ground, you know, like right here. And that would either lead us to make a better, easier way to get out of this. Yeah, we could, but yeah, there is no way to talk myself out. Yeah, we can. We fully can. But this is already a good plan for tomorrow. Building, like, aqueduct-wise, upgrading this thing. We have to check if we place for that. Also wanted to do this quickly so we can get the recipe. Steel-wise, we probably run out of steel in the middle of this. Oh, you will always burn. Like, you have seen me a couple of minutes ago, smithing here, getting up to temperature of 30 and running away to the next, a little bit farther away to the next aqueduct line we can cool down. I don't know if there's a better way to cool down right now, as just simply jump into the water. We do have aqueduct water next to it. If we remove the current setup of those, you know, to just having that one, we could technically place like water here to have a cooldown area right here, but we will probably not. Exactly. So yeah, probably not. That would make sense. We can use the space for storage. Like placing the ingots on the ground because I love how they look. And later on maybe even the crates, like having a steel. Just having like a couple of steel crates there for all of the storage would probably be a good thing. Do you mean... Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's what you mean. I mean, probably. You could, you know, like there's no one telling you not to. Also, look how fast this is. This is something we need to do. This, having them quick. This setup is definitely something we will do. No, we will do this. This is planned for tomorrow. At least the front part here, definitely, to make the steel pump, which is actually just 2 steel nails and a steel cogwheel. Doing this would definitely be done tomorrow. And later on, adding this part right here, which the water line will go the other way. Like the water will come from here and move that way. But we will have to look where we place them. But that will be done. Maybe that too tomorrow, or at least 1 or 2 big water wheels because of all the steel we need to make them. We have currently 25 and it is slow to make more. We currently need iron, so that's the first thing we have set up, but that will be done. Not what I wanted to do, but I don't care right now. I actually don't want to check. Okay, our smithy probably would be a good idea to actually have this type of roof. You know, aesthetically wise to let out the smoke, but at the same time to cover it up from water and maybe snow. If it ever going to snow in the desert, which it has before, and probably will again. But this, I like it. I like it a lot. But I will also say that this is the end of today's stream. So thank you all for watching. How many of you actually are there? Yeah, no, again, thank you all for watching. And hopefully see you all tomorrow again.